Hey guys, thought you might like this video. Alright, using the 600 watt kind of movie light thing here, and I'm using the Variac because it's so bright. Plugged into, as you can see directly, there's the wire plugged into this guy, and I did a video on this a while back and I never did a fire it up video. Here is the top. Check out these handles. This thing is freaking cool. Look at that. I mean, I took the screws out, of course, to show you the inside. I paid $20 for this thing, and what it is an inverter. So what we've got here, and it has a remote control deal on it, but I don't have that. I haven't even looked. I couldn't even find one of these on the internet. It's the Exide Nautilus power inverter charger. Yes, it is a charger too, but here's the breakers on the front. If you can hear it buzzing, I've got all my batteries charging over here. It's supposed to be cold tonight. This one's charging, and I got a bunch of DeWalt stuff. Let's turn this down for a second, and you can hear this. Look at this transformer here. Watch this. As I turn the Variac for the change the load. Now, if you turn it down all the way, it'll go into standby mode. You can hear it ticking, and you can see it checking for current there. You turn it up and it comes right back on. Look at the size of that. That's the biggest transformer I got. Alright, it's buzzing. I know this is probably an inductive load here, I think. I know I should have a light bulb on it too, but for now we're just using it. I've checked all this. It's okay to touch. But look at that transformer, man. I mean, here's my finger. It doesn't even do it justice. I mean, this thing is huge. This thing weighs 1 billion. Look at that transformer. So what I've got it hooked up to right now, what I do on my truck here, you know, the trusty Chevrolet, which is getting brand new big ass tires on it tomorrow, and I can't wait. Firestone Destination all-terrain, made for the beach, since I live right here and I go on the beach a lot. I always buy marine batteries for these simple reasons here. Usually they'll have a little bit of deeper cell in it, and then what I've done is I've got, of course, some fairly thick wires for the amperage. Low voltage hooked up to the back, and I don't have the covers. I didn't come with the covers, but here's the back panel here. I'll block that out and let you see there. It's thick enough wire. I think that's number 6 wire. It's not warm or anything, and I'm not pulling too hard. Here's the side panel. Was not really able to find many of these online. I think I found one little tidbit. So 25 amps pull. Inverter mode will run 10 to 16 volts, 225 amps. Pretty nice. And it'll work with batteries that you know, are maintenance battery, not maintenance-free batteries too. And here's your nice heat sink. Oh hell! So I showed you the top panel there. Anyway, here it's operating, and I figured out how to turn it on. I've had this for 7 years, and realized you've got to. I think the switch is dirty. You got to mess with it some. I don't know what search watts. I know what that is. Turn this up. I've got it to 80, so if I turn the Variac down, yeah, there's search mode there. Let's see if I turn this down. Yeah, it'll still run way down the Variac output. Aha! You learn something every day. Figured that's probably what it was. Yeah, it's saying low battery. This has been sitting a while. I'm going to turn this Variac down. As you can see, I'll turn the Variac down a little bit. But watch, if you crank the Variac all the way up on that 600 watt bulb, this is a 2000 watt inverter, but if you turn it all the way up, yeah. But it works great. Everything works on it. So maybe we'll take a look at the inside. I'm going to turn the movie light down there a little bit. And I've got the light on the phone on. Let's take a look at the inside. Fuse. This thing has been sitting in a garage. Look at all the transistors down there, man. On that sink. Philips chips in there, and there's some Motorola's. I think I saw some Texas Instruments in there. Damn, the whole iPhone's got a pretty sharp picture. Let's see if I can focus in down there. The cool thing about filming with a phone is you can you just touch what you want to focus. Like watch, I'll touch the transistors and it should focus on that. There we go. Yeah, and now the resistor's at the top, and focus, yeah, okay, whatever, cool. You guys don't care. So, millions of them all the way across there. They've shown you the, okay, here's the input-output side here. I just got one of these, some pretty heavy wire. I think that's number 10 wire I used. And I soldered these up inside of the connectors. So you can, all you got to do is do the AC, switch this over to AC input, and I'm going to make an interface for it with a switch and install this in my truck. And have a couple of outlets at the back. And then I can also charge it. I'm going to put a charge port at the front over here by the battery, or probably through the grill, because this thing is going up in the air tomorrow. So I go to the beach a lot, pull people out. Never been pulled out, but so you can see there, all I need to do is make a simple, get a heavy duty, 25, probably 30 amp switch, and just switch it and put it on the dash, make it look cool. And there's supposed to be a cover here, obviously, but I'll make something. I'll take a wall wart, one of my big wall warts, take it apart and use that. So all you do is change the line there, and if I, this is the AC output right now. You can see going to the variac. Touch the variac, just there it goes, and then it goes over to the big light, which you probably can't see the wire going to it. Yes, you can. So all you do would be to switch these over, and I've done it. It works. It will charge. It will charge the truck too. It will charge the battery. So I put this in. I run a little bit of some heavy-duty wiring, and put a female jack, down here somewhere, probably in a waterproof box, down there somewhere. Probably back in, I don't know, back in here. Not going to modify it too much. I really like my truck. Got the big 350 in it. It's a beast. So that's what I'm going to do. The cooling fan has never actually come on. I tested the cooling fan. It does work. So I don't know if it just never gets warm enough. That's barely warm. It's been running for over an hour now. And so anyway, I thought maybe let's look down in there if I can get some more light. I guess it's a dual purpose transformer, and then you got a cooling fan. There's your contactor or relay over there. And let me see if I can get to the front panel. That's the controller panel, and get it to focus here. There we go. Let you look in there. A lot of current going through this thing. I'm sure you can hear it. A bunch of Phillips chips in there mostly. And there's your other relay there. But there's not a lot of these out there, I don't think. And like I said, I paid $20 for it. Pretty awesome when I use it. I go surf fishing and take my family, out on the beach. And look at the left panel here. It's just a cooling setup there. And so anyway, there you go. That's the model 2000 EX. It's a charger and an inverter. And it looks like you can set the floats and all that stuff here. I don't really mess with that stuff because they're maintenance-free batteries. Now, Bobby Tectalabyss used to work for this company. I think he may have designed part of this thing. Who knows? He knows how to fix everything and do everything. Subscribe to his channel, Bobby Tectalabyss, Tectalabyss, and he's on my contacts or my about thing, so you can find him on there. He knows everyone and knows how to do anything, and he works for this company. Hope I'm not saying too much, Mr. Bobby. And he did a lot of stuff with them. And let's take a look at it. I just thought y'all might enjoy this because this is kind of an odd creature here, and it is working, as you can see. It works great. Actually, I had it for several years, could not ever get it to turn on. I thought, okay, a bunch of shorted transistors and whatever else. But what's funny is all those transistor legs right there that you saw on the other side, you see that? All of those transistors, see here? All of them go to the minus bar on the negative battery cable there. Let me check these wires. Nope, not even. They're still cold. I guess that would be a normal thing. I'm not really much on those. And see that bar there on the top, I guess is the cutout bar. Whenever, if that pulls too much current, that pops up and protects everything in here. And then here's the positive feed. God, that's some thick freaking wire. But I think I'm going to spray this thing out a little bit, and looks like a pretty nice deal. You know, and I guess that down there would be the temperature sensor there. It cuts out, as you can see right there. Looks like it. But look at the windings in this transformer. They're huge. Look at that, man. That thing could be dangerous. I don't take the cover off much. I just wanted to show y'all. I mean, the heat sink is cold. Notice it's not running anywhere near the 2,000 watts. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but I think this thing would run a lot more current Plus, you know, you turn it around, get some juice from the store down by the beach where you are, and charge your damn battery back up. And this truck is also, it could have had the 6.2 liter diesel in it, so it's got a place here, as you can see, for another battery. One battery over there, and then it would be here, and I keep some water antifreeze mix in here just in case. I'm going to put another battery in here, and series parallel, I can't remember which one it is. I guess parallel to keep the voltage down. Yeah, parallel. And like I said, wire this thing up inside the truck under the back seat. And I got some woofers I'm going to put in there so I can listen to my beach music real loud. And yeah, that's not it there. Let's see. That's better. So there you go. That's what we're going to do. I got a bunch of heavy wiring, and I might even have some kind of little way to get cool, but you know, it's weird. It's been 80 degrees here this week a few times, and it's supposed to be 29 tonight, and I'm in North Carolina. What the hell? See the old worn out tires there? They're going to be gone tomorrow, and we're going up in the air. Not bad for a 97. She's a good girl. She'll roast all 4 of the tires in 4-wheel drive if I stomp it on concrete. So that's the Nautilus. Hope you enjoyed the video of it working. I don't have it working in the other mode right now, but it does work. It will charge. Like I said, there's a remote sensor deal here. You can use a control panel, which would be great, but I'm not going to worry about that. I can reach back and press the button. Thanks, guys. Cut off the Variac. It goes into search mode. You can see it works great. They're awesome. Heavy duty.